of the Carolina Pantherians. So a couple things before I get into this, just right off the bat. One, if you can't tell by my voice, still kind of recovering from being sick. Just like not really sick, but yeah, just like a lot of stuff going around. So my voice is weird. So I apologize for that. Second of all, um, yeah, this is my CPC season 5, no, season 4. It's season 5. I don't know what I'm saying. Season 5, week 2 game versus Joost, coach of the Angels of Beeheyem. Now, I want to apologize for the fact that this video it's not like too like well edited like as my other videos might be, mainly because I just don't have a lot of time this week. But I don't know. I feel like if people like want me to edit my videos more or whatever, then they should probably pound on me before Sunday, because I'm usually available before that, but what can you do? Anyways, we're playing off against Hughes this week. We beat him last season when he was undefeated, so we're going to try to do that again this week, and I think our prep is pretty good. So his team is like Tapu Koko, like all these mons right here, and then he has like a Beedrill, an Archeops, he has, I don't know, some other stuff I'm trying to remember right now, but I just can't. So yeah, let's just go over what we brought. So, oh, he has an Arcanine too. So I have Mega Glalie with Double Edge, Earthquake, Ice Shard, and Taunt. The reason I have Taunt is because my whole team it's kind of weak to Umbreon. Looking at it, so yeah, I thought that would be nice for it. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot more in depth, but I can only like say so much right now. We have our Landorus Incarnate with Gravity and Focus Blast and Earth Power and U-Turn. I have U-Turn to get out on his Virizion if necessary, and Earth Power just nukes pretty much everything on his team if I get a Gravity up. My Ferrothorn, it's actually I have Papa Berry with a number that's divisible by 4, for HP. The reason I have that is because I fully expect a Guardian of Alola, Tapu Koko, so that Mega Beedrill can possibly do a lot more work versus me, and the fact that he might want to run Hidden Power Ice instead of HP Fire. I have Scarf Tapu Fini because look at the matchup, just absolutely destroys him. I have Latios with Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor, and Recover with like weird EVs, I guess. And I have Gigalith, Stealth Rocks, Gravity, Earthquake, Stone Edge. So looking at his team right here, not too much offensive pressure. Tapu Koko and Como can be threatening, so that's something to note. But looking at his team right here, I felt he'd lead off with the Donphan, and I don't really want to like. I feel like although my whole team can do pretty well versus Donphan, Gigalith definitely can't, so I didn't want to lead off with that. Ferrothorn I didn't want to lead off with in case he led off with the Como-O, so I thought that Tapu Fini was just a risk-free lead, as he leads off with his Tapu Koko. Right here, you guys can see the Misty terrain goes first, so it does reveal that I am Scarf Koko, but I don't think I'm Scarf Fini, but I don't think you noticed that. So anyways, on this turn, basically since my Ferrothorn, like even though it is like a pretty obvious switch in, I think that going for Volt Switch or U-turn or something to get in the to get in the Como-O to possibly do damage to my team, because like I've seen like Life Orb, Banded specs in my mocks. So that I thought that was a really possible play for him. I didn't think he would go right for the Guardian of Alola. So even though I do have the plan for Guardian of Alola on my Ferrothorn, I don't think he'll go for it, so I'm not going to take that into account. So here I'm actually going to go into my Landorus, as he just goes balls to the wall and goes right for Guardian of Alola. So interesting play. So I didn't go Ferrothorn there, then he just kind of loses one of his ways to deal with a Ferrothorn with this Koko. But that's fine. But yeah, this does unfortunately put my Landorus very low and pretty much in range of a lot of Mons. So here, I'm pretty sure he's going to predict me to be a Scarf Landorus or not want to risk that, I guess. So he goes out into his Bronzong. If I went for a Gravity there, I probably would have been in a very, very good position to just click Earth Power. But I just go into my my Ferrothorn, because I can now get up my Spikes. Spikes are pretty crucial this matchup, breaking sturdy on Donphan and stuff. So yeah, that's all cool. So here he goes into his Como-O, and I don't know what to expect from this thing. I feel like if he's set up, this is definitely not the turn to go for it, mainly because I do have a Tapu Fini in the back, which if I'm bulky, can take a hit from any Como-O hit I can take, and the fact that even if he's like Life Orb, I can take any hit from it, and the fact that even if I'm like fast, he shouldn't risk a speed tie. And even if I am offensive, I still have a very good shot to live any +1 hit. Predicting like a Sky Uppercut here, or a Clang, or a Focus Blast, I'm actually going to go right into my Latias as he goes for Dragon Dance right off the bat, which I thought was pretty ballsy. But looking at this, like, the fact that he went for it here, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to do it again on my Ferrothorn, because I do now have another obvious switch, and I can go into, this isn't a Z user. The Z user, obviously, as you saw, is going to be the Tapu Koko. So I'm totally fine. And here I guess he's going to predict me to be Scarf, and I kind of expect him to predict that. So I'm going to go back into my Ferrothorn, possibly get up more spikes. As he goes into his Tapu Koko, fair enough, I guess, to kind of get momentum on me. He goes for Volt Switch on this turn, as opposed to last turn. If I went for, like, Knockoff here, I would have been in a pretty good position. But here I'm going to Gyro Ball, and that's actually blocked my Bulletproof. I had no clue of that. But I should be fine, right? Because I don't think he should Dragon Dance again here, because I have revealed, like, the fact that I now have another switch into this thing, and like, even if he is offensive, he still only has like a roll to kill me, so I don't think it's worth the risk this early in the game. But I guess we had different thoughts here, and he goes for Dragon Dance, gets the +1 boost. So now I'm thinking a couple things. I'm like, okay, well, if he's not Life Orb, he has no shot to kill me. If he's not Jolly, he has no shot to outspeed me. And if he's like, even if he is Life Orb, he only has a shot to kill me. It's like a mid roll to kill me. So I don't think that staying in and poison jabbing here is the play. I think that going into possibly the Bronzong here is definitely the play. But no matter what, I can't risk this. I can possibly catch him here, so you guys are gonna see. I'm just gonna click Moonblast. We'll see how that goes. Goes for poison jab, and he knocks out my Tapu Fini, which is I don't know what to think about that, man. Um, like, obviously the play worked out for him, and like, looking at it in the battle, I wasn't that annoyed, but looking back at it, it was just such. I don't know if it was necessarily like the turn to do this, but it worked out for him. So what can I say? So it was a good play, but like, I don't know. I felt like there were better plays, but who knows? Maybe he just wanted to go balls to the wall, see what I had. Maybe he thought I'd be Nature's Madness. I don't know. I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, now I'm in a very, very bad position. If you guys can't tell, because the whole rest of my team can drop to an attack from this Como, since I'm not max defense on my Gigalith. So what I have to do is I have to pivot around this thing, get Sandstorm and the Life Orb on this thing until I can get it in Ice Shard range, which it's pretty low, by the way. It's like 30 to 40%. So I go into my Cordova here as he goes for Sky Uppercut, and here I'm gonna go out into my Landorus as he goes for Poison Jab, which annoys me to no end, because what that makes me think is, if he was it makes me think that if he was like what's it called? If he was like, what am I trying to say here? If he was like not Dragon Claw, then I could have lived with my Latias, so that's really annoying. Because I could have kept around a couple of months. But having the Fini like gone that early in the game kind of just like seals a lot for this game. So Sky Uppercut gonna come out here. I believe that was also a roll to kill. It was a higher roll, but yeah, that kills me. And now he's in range of the Ice Shard from my Glalie, so I guess that's good. And I kill it. So yay, we got rid of that. And now he's gonna go into the Clawitzer. Here I probably could have gone into my Latios and attempted to recover, even though we would have had Dark Pulse, or I could have gone into my Ferrothorn and gotten the Eye of Papa Berry. That was probably my better play, but I go for Earthquake here as he Aura Spears, and here I'm like, okay, that's fine, because since I'm Soldu Latios, I can go into it and I can kill this Clawitzer, and I can possibly try to pull something back with like a Calm Mind Latias, plus my Ferrothorn if I get the plays right. But you guys are gonna see I go for Draco Meteor. And having like a little bit of lack of special attack means he's gonna live on 1 and kill me with Dark Pulse. So that was so frustrating. Um, and here I'm like, okay, well, I don't know if I'm gonna live this hit, but I do. I get the Eye Papa Berry, so that's good. And I knock off, get rid of the Assault Vest, which it was pretty obvious by the fact that it did live that. He goes into the Tapu Koko. I know he's gonna Nature's Madness here, so I can at least reduce differential. So that's good. And here he's going to go into the Bronzong, just click Hidden Power Fire twice. I do live the first one, so Ferrothorn's a champ. But yeah, a couple things went really wrong this game. I expected a set that didn't come and another set came, which was it's something, by the way, no one should ever do. Um, it's absolutely like one of the worst mistakes any draft league player can make. What else happened? Like it was his choice to obviously risk the role. I didn't have an alternative play. Um, so and like no matter what, it was a role. So it depends on just what he was thinking there. I wasn't max speed. He told me after the game that he was max speed, so that was good. But yeah, I'm glad that like he's told me before that like yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've been like a rival to him just in terms of the games we've had. We fought in the off season, or the league war when I was with the IBL. We fought last season. Did a lot of stuff. That's my doorbell. So yeah, I'm kind of glad he got revenge on me for all those battles. Um, and yeah, he's a very good pal of mine. So um, yeah, I do. By the way, I'm not saying I disagree with his plays. I do definitely like agree with the fact that he went for the role because like looking at the rest of his team, if he were to like, he didn't really have another Moonblast switch in, and if he went to the Bronzong, then like I could have gone into something else, possibly even my Ferrothorn, or I could have even yeah, because like no matter what, weakening the Bronzong lets me like enhance the Surf Sweep even more. So yeah. Not too salty about this loss. We're -1 now, 1-1. Next week we play his brother Paul, who I'm actually gonna have another video with tomorrow for my MPL Minors game, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out Joost in the description, and I will see you guys later. Peace.